It's coming!
Yep.
Why are you
I
shooting
lit
at
it
bro?
up. His armor's broke. Oh, dude, that was just mean. Like, it was mean, but I like
Oh!
it. That was rude. That was rude, and you
That's the
fucking
dirtiest
know
shit
it.
I've ever done.
YouTube for me has been a pretty big aspiration of mine for a while. You know, you could go back to 2012 when Modern Warfare 3 first came out, and I was using my phone, propping it up on the couch, and and recording me playing. And of course, the quality of the video itself was really, really bad. And I was 12 years old, so I was pretty much didn't really know what I was talking about. I was really bad at the game. Overall, the video just wasn't that great. And I made quite a few, and I have my old YouTube channel from when I was 12 and I made that channel. And I kind of look back at it every now and then as an indication of like it's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and you know, there's been a lot of things in my way, you know, a lot of things in my life that have just been going on, and you got to focus on school and social aspects and family and relationship and a lot of things. I think the biggest thing really is just myself as well, thinking that I didn't really didn't think that I had what it takes to make a channel. Didn't know if I was going to really have, you know, generate the kind of commitment and desire that's kind of necessary of consistently streaming and consistently playing week in and week out. And there's still no way of knowing if that's gonna be if I'm gonna be able to do that. But I might as well try. I might as well just pull the trigger on this and see where it goes. And that's kind of what I'm doing. And I'm trying to take it as seriously as I can, because I feel like for the longest time I've made YouTube videos, but that's typically aligned pretty consistently with when I had a lot of free time, if you catch my drift. And it was just very on and off, and I never took it seriously. I kind of only put, you know, videos on YouTube just for the hell of it. I never really tried to make something more consistent out of it, so I've decided, you know what, screw it. I love video games, and the times that I do make those videos, I love doing it, and I don't know why I stop or why I don't do it anymore, or why I take so long until I decide, okay, let me do another video. So the biggest question is, you know, why video games? Why do you want to do YouTube videos? Because you could do, you know, vlogs. You could be TikTok famous, or you could pursue other hobbies. But, you know, for me, video games has been a part of my life since I can remember. Probably have to go all the way back to the Game Boy Advance SP, the little foldable Game Boy. And the only game I had in there was Mario. And I played the hell out of that. And then eventually all my friends at school, they had the Nintendo DS. And then eventually the Nintendo DS Lite came out. And that Pokemon game looked so sick. I wanted it so bad. And then eventually, I remember it so vividly. You know, my dad took me to Toys R Us. I think it was like a weekday. I remember it was at nighttime. And he let me pick out this cherry red Nintendo DS Lite. And I bought Pokemon Platinum with it. And I don't know if I bought any other games. Didn't really care. It was the only game I ever played was Pokemon. And I gotta tell you, man, that's gotta be one of the happiest moments of my life. And that sounds kind of dumb, or cliche, or whatever you want to say, but it really was a really, really happy time in my life when I got that damn Nintendo. And I played the shit out of it. And so I played that for a few years. It wasn't until I got into consoles when my dad got PlayStation 3. And he bought a series of games that's pretty much going to forge the kind of games that I play from then on out. He bought Battlefield Bad Company 2, FIFA 10, and Dirt 2, the rally game. and I played all of those games, but it was my dad's console. And then he ended up getting Gran Turismo 5. He was a huge racing game guy, and I kind of am too, but I've steered away from that a little bit. Anyways, but eventually, for my dad, he just didn't have the time to be playing that. He had a family. His job demanded more time. He had other priorities. Eventually, he had to quit the sticks, if you want to say. And he gave the PlayStation 3 to me. And I played on that. And then eventually the first game I ever got was Call of Duty Black Ops. And that game, I'm sure everyone who plays Call of Duty knows just how fun that game was. And then it kind of just exploded from there, and ever since then I kept playing video games on the PlayStation. And then, like I said, Modern Warfare 3 comes around, YouTube becomes a little bit more of a big deal, and I decided to kind of take a shot at that, though it didn't go so well, but it was worth a shot. But either way, video games is something that I'm passionate about, and I think there's been a lot of obstacles in my life or people in my life who have kind of tried to steer me in a different direction. In other words, they kind of saw my passion for video games as more of just an addiction, and it took away from more important things. And they might be partially correct, but either way, it never went away. That passion, that desire, it never went away. Even when I myself tried to kind of stop playing, I just couldn't. It was something that and it kind of does sound like an addiction, but I don't care. And I thought, YouTube, I can make a hobby out of it, and not that I have any intentions of this happening, but it could turn into something bigger than that. But I don't want to go into this thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some money. That's not how you go into YouTube. In my opinion, I'm going into this because I'm passionate about making videos. I'm passionate about playing video games and showing to the world what I got, which isn't much, but hopefully that'll change over time. So we'll kind of go over, I guess, what my plan is for the future. In terms of this channel, the games I play are almost exclusively, but not limited to. That sounds like an infomercial. But FIFA and Call of Duty, and that's always subject to change. But as of right now, those are the two games that I'm playing. And the goal for now is I want to upload a FIFA video every Tuesday, and then a Call of Duty video every Sunday, both at night. And then streaming-wise, I'm kind of getting my streaming setups set up. I want to stream Friday night, Saturday night, both at 5 p.m., and then Sundays at 11 a.m., and I don't want to say like for a certain amount of time. Sometimes it might be like 5 hours, sometimes it might be like an hour, or even like 30 minutes. Streaming's very dependent on what's going on in life, but I still want to like get on there and create a schedule of stuff, so I can stay consistent with it and take it as seriously as I can. Because I think that's the biggest thing that I think a lot of, like, when I look videos up of, like, what are some habits or what are some things that I need to do to make this relatively successful. I think just put yourself out there and make a consistent schedule and just go for it, and don't care about your viewership, don't care about the quality of your content. Just go out there, make the videos you think are the best you can make, and consistently put them out there. And it might work out, it might not, but it's worth trying, And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So if you're watching this, odds are you probably know who I am, and I forced you to watch it because I sent you a bunch of links to the same video. But either way, thanks for watching. If you got to this point, you've clearly actually been listening and watching my video. It's going to sound weird for me to say this, but I got to say it a lot now. Like, subscribe, watch my videos. No matter how small the amount of support you show, even a little bit goes a long way. and it's much appreciated. But I hope this video, my first video, I hope I can look back in a few years and I've sort of done something with the channel by then, hopefully. Or I look at it as some failed project that I can kind of laugh at, just like my other channel. Either way, you know, I think it's something worth pursuing. I know I've kind of ranted on for a while, but I wanted to get through this whole clip because it was honestly a sick-ass clip, if you ask me. I think I went 82 and 8, which for me is really good. But, yeah, anyways, I'll catch you later, man.
He's A1. 82 and 8.
That's retarded. That is literally retarded.
The guy on their team went 26 and 22.